reaching what it can really do. This legal fight has been going on for years, making things uncertain. It has kept institutional investors away and made retail traders hesitant. Now, though, things are different. Recent court decisions have swung the odds in Ripple's favor, and the final decision may be closer than most people think. Once Ripple wins, it will not only be a win for the company, but also a turning point for the whole crypto business. Regulations that are easy to understand have always been one of institutions' biggest worries. That way, banks and hedge funds can't easily buy or use XRP on a large scale. The reason many of them have been keeping a close eye on the case is to wait for the right time to act. The SEC would have to admit that XRP is not a security in order for big banks to publicly enter the XRP market from now on. This means that big investors could put billions of dollars into XRP almost overnight. It's not just about investing, it's also about getting people to use it. Banks, payment companies, and other financial institutions will not be able to legally stop XRP from being used in their systems if Ripple wins. This would make XRP much more useful in the real world, making it a major player in global banking. What's even more important is that this case sets a standard for the crypto market. The government will have to rethink its position on digital assets if XRP is officially found not to be a security. It might lead to clearer rules, which would make it easier for other cryptocurrency to be accepted by big businesses. This is why everyone in the crypto world is paying such close attention to this case. The result will have effects that go far beyond XRP. What will happen next? If Ripple wins, there will be a lot of institutional money, big relationships, and a quick change in how people in the financial world think about XRP. These groups don't wait until the news is out, though. People don't know what's going on until they move in. And we're seeing the same thing with BlackRock and other big financial players right now. It's interesting that some of the biggest companies on Wall Street are now interested in XRP. Let's look at why this might cause the price to go through the roof. For many years, Wall Street firms ignored XRP, seeing it as just another coin that wouldn't go anywhere. Now, though, things are different. Big banks like BlackRock, Vanguard, and others are quietly paying more attention to XRP. And they're not just sitting there and doing nothing. They are getting ready to gather in order to get into a market before the rest of the public does. Institutions move slowly and strategically. There are signs that these big players are getting ready for something big right now. When did banks become so interested in XRP? Utility and rules are what it all comes down to. XRP is made for real-world financial activities, unlike speculative cryptocurrencies that don't have a clear use case. It lets you send money across borders quickly and cheaply, which makes it perfect for banks, payment service companies, and even government banks. This is the exact kind of product that banks love, one that can be used and can grow as needed. Then there are the rules and regulations. Because the SEC sued XRP, banks stayed away from it for years. But now that Ripple is winning court cases and the lawsuit is getting close to its end, people are less worried about regulatory danger. As soon as the government makes it clear how XRP works, big money will start pouring in, and financial firms don't go after hype, they go after long-term promise and following the rules. Plus, XRP is one of the few digital assets that is set up to meet both of those needs. The biggest asset manager in the world, BlackRock, is already interested in blockchain, in digital assets. They have already started Bitcoin ETFs and looked into Ethereum. Now it looks like they are also interested in XRP. When a company that is in charge of more than $10 trillion starts to look at an asset, it's not by accident. They move for a reason and move before the market does. The list of banks that work with Ripple is also growing. Ripple is already being used by more than 300 financial companies, such as big banks and payment providers. It's not a guess, it's happening right now. These businesses will need to keep XRP for deals, settlements, and cash flow. The more people accept, the more people want it. And since there isn't enough to go around, that demand could make prices go up a lot. This is the reason Wall Street is interested. They know that XRP's price will reflect its true value once regulations are clear and institutions start to use it. But by then, small buyers who are on the fence will just have to sit back and watch. How much attention are you giving things before the big players move? A stake held by an organization is only one part of the equation. What could really change things is XRP's place in central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. If XRP is added to the financial systems of states and central banks, the number of people using XRP could reach a level that would send its value through the roof. Let's look at how XRP is getting ready for this huge change in the way money works around the world. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are at the center of the changes happening in the world's banking system. Governments all over the world are rushing to make digital versions of their currencies, and Ripple's technology is quietly setting itself up to be the backbone of this new era of finance. The price of XRP could go through the roof if it becomes the bridge asset for CBDCs. This is very important. CBDCs aren't just another trend in crypto. They will be the money of the future. Digital currencies that will replace cash are being worked on by countries like China, the US, the UK, and those in the European Union. But there's a catch. These digital coins need a way to go from one country to another, connect to and stay liquid in other banking systems around the world. That's where XRP comes in. One-time liquidity, ODL, from Ripple is already being tried by banks and other financial institutions. This shows that XRP can connect cryptocurrencies with traditional finance. Imagine that XRP is used by all central banks to make foreign payments easier instead of using SWIFT and other slow, old methods. Transactions could be settled quickly and for almost no cost by the government. Over 20 central banks already work with Ripple, and more are being added all the time. If even a few of these banks add XRP to their systems, the demand could reach levels that have never been seen before. But it's not just countries. Businesses and commercial banks are paying close attention. If central banks choose XRP as the best bridge exchange, banks all over the world will do the same. That means that XRP's network could be carrying trillions of dollars in cash. And when people want something more than they can get it, prices don't just go up, they explode. The biggest names in business are getting ready for this change already. Institutions that didn't care about crypto before are now setting up the tools to include it.